welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be working on the 330. If you guys know, I've been fixing a lot of little details on this car, trying to make it right. One of the issues we got with it is the heater and the AC is not blowing. I'm going to show you guys what I figured out. We're going to get to it and I'm going to get this fixed. Okay guys, so the issue I've been having is anytime we use the heater or the AC, you turn it up, nothing actually comes out of the vents. So this hasn't been working. It could be the blower motor, but most likely it's the final resistor. It's located down here. We're going to switch it out today. If we fix it, that might be the fix. It's pretty common because the blower motor is a little more difficult to change out. So I'm hoping that this is going to be the fix. A lot of people say online this is the common problem. So we're going to start with that. I'm going to show you guys what we're going to take off here, what we need to remove, and then we'll get access to it and we'll switch it out. All right guys, the tools you're going to need is just basically a Phillips screwdriver and a couple Torx bits. So we got these here. Got a couple different sizes, but one of these will work. I like to use my gasket with a swivel, makes it a lot easier. So let me get it off. Guys, before you change any parts, always check your fuses. You could just have a blown fuse for the AC or the heater. I already checked mine, but if you guys didn't know where they're at, they're located in here in the glove compartment. So you just turn this clip here, and there's another one back here, and there's your fuses. Comes with a little sheet, shows you what every fuse is for. So you guys got the sheet here. You also get this little tool, comes in here so you can pull the fuses out, makes it a lot easier. So you got that to help you out right there, but I already checked all that. It's not the fuses, so we're gonna end up pulling the glove box off. There's a screw down here, one across on that side, one on top, and one on this side. So once you get all 4 screws off, this will hang. We can get the 2 wires, the one for the light here, the one for the flashlight. We'll get those off and we'll be able to pull it off. We'll get access to the final resistor. All right guys, so there was actually 3 screws on top. So it was one there, and one there. So total of 3 there. The one down here on the left side and the right side, and then there's one more down here. So this should just come out now. What you want to do is kind of pull it towards you and pull it down. So there it is, it comes down. We just have a couple wires here to disconnect, like I said, the one that goes to the light and the one that goes to the flashlight back here. So let me get those off and we'll take this out of the way. All right, the easiest way is just to kind of bring the wire out, feed it out. It's just kind of sitting in that mold right there. So once you get it there, you should just be able to pull this clip out. There it goes, comes out. Same thing over here. So just got to kind of pull it. You got to squeeze the 2 clips on the sides. Just pull on it. So it's going to be kind of hard to do with one hand. So let me go ahead and pull it off and I'll show you guys. All right, so I got it off. Same thing here. Just pull it off of the mold right there. And there it is. You got your glove compartment off. Get that out of the way. That gives us more room. So what we want to do is get access to this corner here. Right now you want to get this plastic off right here because we got to access this area right here. So the way to get that off is it's actually held up here by that black plastic clip right there. So if you pull it down and back, you should be able to get it off of there. And then we can pull it all down, try to work it out. Don't want to break it, so just be careful with it. There it is, we got it out of the way. This has a wire too, so we'll pull that out of the way. And then basically this vent here can also come out. Let me pull this wire first, get this out of the way, and then I'll pull the vent out. All right, the plastic's out of the way. Let's try to go ahead and get this vent out of the way as well. Should just like slip out. All right, guys, so I got the vent out. Basically, just gotta kind of pull this out this way, but at the same time pulling this, and it'll come out. So now you got plenty of room to the final stage resistor, which is literally right behind this piece here. It's right there, so you can see the screw on the bottom. But first we got to pull this piece off. So this is the more tricky part because it's a very delicate piece. You don't want to break it, so we're going to do this carefully. There's just a couple screws holding it as well. I think there's one screw on top right here, and there should be one below here. We gotta find it, and then I think it's right there. So guys, this is what the final stage resistor looks like. This one here, I got it actually at the junkyard. As you can see, this is Euro part, so this is aftermarket. So the car that I pulled this off of had already the problem and somebody switched it out. So this is a fairly new part. So pretty sure it's gonna work out. That's what it looks like. So just so you have a reference, it's facing like this. I'm not sure if it's up or down, but it's inset like that. So we gotta pull this piece off here, but it's very delicate. So we gotta be careful pulling this piece out because it's got like a cable back there that connects to some control function from over here. So that's what we don't want to break. So let's be careful pulling it off. Let's pull the screws off first, and then we'll try to slip it out carefully. So we're gonna use the T20. I like this tool because it's got a bunch of adapters. They're all long, so perfect for this application. And this screwdriver is actually geared. So once you get it in there, you can just turn it. Very easy. So let me get the other one off and pull that piece out there carefully. All right, guys. So I got both screws off, and if you see back here, this is like being held out back there, so you push that out of the way and just slide it out. You want to pull it towards us, and then just let it hang there because it's got this rod that you don't want to break. This should give us plenty of room to get the screw off of the final resistor right there, and then we'll pull it off without breaking that rod right there. So just be careful here. You should be fine. Hey guys, so if you can see down there, I'm not sure if this is supposed to have a screw down there and on the hole right there or not, or somebody already messed with this, but what really holds it in is actually that clip right here on the side. So we got to push this clip out towards the side right there while pulling the resistor out. So you might have to tug on the harness here while you push that clip in. Let me do it. It takes 2 hands to do it, and we'll get it out there. Okay guys, so we got it off. There it is. This is definitely probably a factory one. I've seen these before, so gotta pull the clip off here again. Let me get it off with 2 hands, and then we'll get the new one on. So I was kind of curious about why the shape of this part is like this. You look at the other one, it's not quite the same. It's actually shorter, so obviously length has nothing to do with it. And it's apparently some kind of sensor. I'm thinking it gets some kind of temperature reading on these rods. So I want to take a look in here and see what it looks like. I don't know if anybody else has ever looked or showed you what it looks like. So basically it sits in here in front of this, I want to say it's like the heater condenser or the heater core. So it's basically just getting a temperature reading in here. So not sure the full function of it, but that's pretty much what it does, I guess. So we'll get this new one on there. So I got the new one snapped in on the harness already. So we'll go ahead and slip this in here and just put it back in there. I did look at the holes for the resistor. These holes here, and they're not threaded, so I don't think there's a screw. It just holds on there by the clip. So once you get it in there, just make sure you're past the clip and it snaps on. So you might have to push a little bit harder back there, but once we get that clip secured on there, should be on. Let me work that in there and then show you what's next. All right guys, so we got the resistor in there, the clip secured. Now we're gonna go ahead and put this piece back on where it belongs. Okay guys, got the resistor on. We got this piece on now, so make sure to get it in that groove right there, that guide, and then you get the 2 screws on it and it'll be on. So let's get that on there. We'll get the vents back on, get the glove compartment back on. So let's keep moving here. Okay guys, so getting the vent back on basically goes like this. So this big opening is gonna go in towards the car over there. This bottom duct is gonna go in here, and then this one here is gonna come out right here where the plastic was set at. So let me get that on there with 2 hands so we can pull this apart. right, so now we're gonna pop some screws in this thing and it'll be finished up right here. Okay guys, so got everything put back together. Looks good. Here's the moment of truth. Got the car on. Let's turn it on. There it is. You can hear it, feel it. So officially fixed. So if your AC or your heater is not blowing, start with changing the resistor before you go to the motor. Most likely the resistor, as you can see here. This car, I don't have AC on right now. I haven't charged the system because I knew that the fan wasn't blowing, so I wasn't sure what was going on. So now I can go ahead and recharge the AC, and this car will now have AC and heat. So okay guys, so as you see, we fixed it. It was the final stage resistor, so it wasn't the blower motor, which is a good thing. This was an easy fix compared to changing the blower motor out. So if you're having this issue, this is most likely your problem. So if you guys like this video or you learned something from it, go ahead and give us a like and comment below. Also subscribe to the channel if you haven't. We got a lot more content coming very soon, more performance oriented. The weather's been really bad around here, so we haven't really had a chance to work on the cars, but we got a lot of things coming very soon. So don't miss out on those things. Subscribe to the channel, stay tuned, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.